Hello everyone, welcome to Voyage. So today I'm going to do things a bit different. I usually go right into swatches, then a review, and then the look. And I thought we would do the look together and the swatches and the review. So I got the Stoned Rose Beauty Palette by Charlotte Tilbury. I've never bought one of these palette types before. It's the instant look in a palette. So I thought we would play with this today. Also got the Gucci lip color that I wanted to put together with it. Let's go ahead and open this beauty up. This retails for $75. It's an all-in-one palette to give you a quick glow up, as she calls it. And it has everything in one. So you can just throw it in your purse and you can create a look on the go or do something quick in the morning, a 5-minute little makeup. So here is the palette. So pretty. I've been wanting to try this for quite some time just because I think they're kind of cool to have everything in one, but I'm just getting around to it now. I have 3 eyeshadows, the face bronzer, the face highlighter, and the 2 cheek colors. All right, let's play this together, you guys. So I'm going to start by using my Kevyn Aucoin brush. This is the blush brush, and these are made with natural hair. Love this. It's kind of shedding, starting to fall apart a bit now, but that's all right because I'm going to make it last as long as I can. Take a little bit of the blush and see what we think here. Try it on together. When it comes to palettes like these, I always worry that they're not going to be pigmented enough. I don't know what it is. It's like if it's in one palette, it doesn't feel as luxe to me somehow, but I just got to get over that because this is actually really nice. This is one of those palettes that everyone's going to love. I could just tell because it's just a beautiful, natural, easily laid out, navigatable, if that's a word. It's easily, I don't know. It's easy to navigate, we'll put it that way. This palette reminds me a bit of paint by numbers. You can't really mess it up unless you want to. So I'm doing it just like anyone would do it, a quick 5-minute makeup. So it's nothing too complicated. I'm gonna keep it as simple as possible. To be honest, most people aren't gonna have a ton of different brushes. If you do, great, but I'm gonna use the exact same brush I just used for my blush. A little bit of bronzer. When it comes to bronzer, you guys, if you wanna make it look like sun-kissed, you'll start at the edge of the eye, move to the top of the ear, start at the top of the temple, and you create a 3, and that looks like a sun-kissed look because the sun hits on the higher planes of the face, but if you go through here, it'll give you a little bit of depth and pull out those cheekbones. Ooh, got a bit heavy-handed here. I'll go ahead and take my Laura Mercier brush, it has some powder on it, and just kind of soften that up a bit. I'm guilty of loving blush, just so you guys know. I'm a bit heavy-handed when it comes to blush and bronzers because I'm so pale that I just love to go in and give myself a little bit of color. So let's go ahead and we'll do the other side here, and I'm just going to do more of a contour with it just to show you guys the difference of a sun-kissed bronzer look compared to a contoured look. So contour is great from the top of the ear and do not pass the outer edge of the eye. Just going to bring it in. Once you have that angle and in that pocket of the cheek, you want to go upward. That will lift and sculpt. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see the difference. So do you see how this is a little bit more up compared to this is a little bit more round? I'm going to go ahead and match these up now and do the 3 here. Just so you guys know that you want to really get into the hairline so that there's not a lot of differentiance between your scalp and your skin. So I kind of go through here, go under my bangs, and from there you do a 3. And it's literally the shape of a 3, you guys, the number 3. Always grab a little extra here of the bronzer and we'll just take it down the neck a bit. This creates shadow through here to pull the neck back, and leaving this blank or nothing, no makeup here, will elongate the neck. Okay, make sure you touch up the ears. Same brush, I'm just turning it around the other direction. We'll go ahead and grab the highlighter. Her highlighters are by far one of my favorite highlighters. They're just subtle. I call it like a grown-up highlighter. It's not over the top where it's like a high beam. It just has a nice subtle glow when it comes to her highlighters. She's the best highlighters. I like Natasha Denona's for that wow factor, and I like Charlotte Tilbury's for the just very soft, glowy, more natural. So I take some, of course, on top of my cheekbones, but then I'll take some and put it underneath. Kind of blend it so that it's catching light here and here. Now I don't like the spot of highlight, so I take a very little bit that's left on my brush and I just lightly dust it across the nose. I like this. It's really pretty. This is a total go-to palette, you guys. You're gonna love this. Beginner all the way to advanced makeup artists or just everyday makeup wearers are gonna love it because it's really like a go-to. You can see why she's brought out so many of these. Now you can stop here and not put anything else on. I'm gonna show you guys how to use the contour and highlighter for your eyeshadow. So just so you guys know, for the face I only used one brush because let's be real, most of us just, when we're on the go, don't bring 50 brushes with us. We just bring 1 or 2, 3 maybe. Okay, so here's a really soft, light, fluffy brush. This is the Pat McGrath Labs brush. And I'm going to do the contour in the lid to give me a natural crease, kind of highlight my natural crease here. Super easy. Make sure it's a soft, fluffy brush and just go back and forth with it. Give you a soft almond shape eye, and it brings everything together because you have it here and here. Kind of uniforms the color. And on this side. Yes. It's so pretty right now, you guys. It's starting to rain. I love it. Okay. So I'm kind of not in the socket and I'm not above the brow bone. I'm literally on the brow bone because if you go too low, it'll push the eye down. If you go too high, it'll make you look like you've ran into a door. Go back and forth. It's okay if it transfers a little bit below and a little above, but you don't want to go too high or too low. Okay, so you see how that just gives a natural shadow look to the eye? And you can just leave it like that because now that you have the color here, this can stay blank and it just gives a natural highlight effect. But we're going to take it a step further. I'm going to grab the highlighter and pop it on the lid here. And this is only using 2 colors, you guys. We're still just using the highlighter on the contour. And we're going to put a little bit on the brow bone here. Not too much. We don't want to compete when it comes to using the highlighter from on the lid and on the brow bone. So most of the color is going to be on the lower lid, and then you want to take whatever's left over on your brush and just tap it onto the brow bone. You don't want it to be so in your face. I'm staying with a really natural look. I'm just going to add now my NARS. I just got this new NARS lip, and it is the Orgasm. It's a nice light tinted lip balm. This is a very natural day-to-day look. For those of you that don't like a lot of makeup, you want to look like you but 2.0, this is the look. Super simple. All right, let's take it a step further now, and I'm going to add the shadows. So I'm going to start off with the highlighter again. They almost look the same. I'm going to swatch them for you guys when I'm done with this look, but I'm gonna go in now, add a little bit of the highlighter. See, oh yeah, it's a little more of a champagne. It's a bit more yellow, buttery gold compared to the highlighter. You can see it just has a little more brightness. Okay, from there, to take the deeper shade, and using the same brush still, I'm just flipping it back and forth here. And a little on my brush, we go in, and I'm just gonna trace right on top of what I did with the bronzer. I like doing the bronzer underneath and then putting the shadow on top because I find it just uniforms color really nicely, and it makes it so that it's not just so dense and just flat. It gives a little bit of dimension to the eye when you have a base underneath. Think of it as an actual painting. You always have layered colors when you do painting, and this does the same for the eye. Okay, so you see the difference. This has a little more color. This is just the bronzer and highlighter. Now we have the shadow. A little more depth there. A little more color, wakes up the skin a bit, pulls in the lip. When you get a little more color on the lid, it's making the lip look a little bit more bright. Do you see that? It's adding more of a rose to the skin. Change one part of your makeup look, and by doing that, the colors will try to grab the surrounding colors on the face. So now this is getting a little more rose toned. Go in and add the center shade that we're going to put on the inner corner and bring it in a bit, coming this way. I press and wiggle it so I don't get fallout. The idea is I'm basically what they call packing it onto the lid. That helps it from getting all over the under eye area. I'm really sticking to the outer corner, and lightly, whatever's left over, just wash very lightly on top of the other eye color. So I'm not trying to take away the lighter color that's already there. I'm just pulling it all together. This is for everybody. I mean, anyone who wants to look natural, soft, defined, bring out your features, natural, and an enhanced version of yourself, this is your palette. I'm going to go ahead now and do a setting spray. I've been using the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Veil Mist. It's hydrating and glowing. Let's try the Gucci lipstick. It retails for $46. It comes in this beautiful Art Deco style case. I love color, you guys. This is so beautiful. All right. So as you can see, it has beautiful shimmer all around it. It looks like diamonds. It just has a diamond-like effect to the outside of the bullet. Here's my love and hate when it comes to lipsticks like this, is that, or even eyeshadows, is usually it's a gold spray or silver spray that just sits on top, and then once you put it on, it's gone, and you can only really get one use out of it. So I'm curious to see if this type of effect is throughout the lipstick. Let's try it on. Oh, wow. I'm not a huge fan of foil lipsticks, I'll tell you guys right now, because I think they look kind of cakey and aging, and it's kind of dated looking to me. I want to see how this looks here. Oh, yes. This is what I wanted. The Tom Ford, the one that just came out, that's in like the gold case. It's the snow themed collection, which I can link down below for you guys. This is what I wanted that one to do, because that one was terrible. It smelled terrible. It was just terrible. Anyway, and then, so Tom Ford came out with several lipsticks like this, and they're good, but they weren't great. But this is where it's at. And you know what? Every Gucci lipstick I've tried so far, I've absolutely loved, you guys. Tell you right now, I could feel a little bit the glitter particles in there. So if you guys have an aversion to any kind of texture, you might not like this. But if you want a killer, bold, fun, colorful lipstick, look at that. For $46, I was honestly like, this better be amazing. I better not get some lipstick that is similar to the Tom Ford one I got. The diamond-like effect that's on top of the lipstick is throughout the lipstick. I'm so glad that it's not just a spray layover on this lipstick. It is actually diamond-like, crushed, pearly lusciousness. It's so fun. These are like, this makes me so happy. This is just, where's my disco ball? I'm ready to go dancing. This is the kind of lipstick that just makes my day. I'm feeling it. I'm loving this. Let me know what you think. Both I absolutely love. The face palette's beautiful for people who are looking for a natural day-to-day, and for someone who's looking for something fun and colorful and playful. And finally, I found one that is done right, and I love this. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.